Where is Moonshiners filmed? What to know about the hit Discovery series? The Discovery Channel's Moonshiners has captivated audiences since it first aired in 2011, shedding light on the clandestine world of moonshining in the Appalachian Mountains. The series has garnered a devoted following, thanks to its thrilling portrayal of individuals who produce homemade spirits in hidden distilleries, dodging the law while holding onto the traditions of their ancestors. But as much as the show is about the people and their craft, one burning question remains. Where is Moonshiners filmed? In this article, we'll take you on a journey to the heart of the series, uncover the real-life filming locations, and discuss what you need to know about this explosive hit show. What is Moonshiners about? Before diving into the filming locations, let's get a quick overview of what Moonshiners is all about. Moonshiners follows the lives of several individuals from the Appalachian region, particularly in areas like Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee, who continue the illegal tradition of distilling alcohol, usually whiskey or moonshine, in makeshift stills. The show offers a mix of high-stakes drama, humor, and old-school craftsmanship. The characters range from veteran moonshiners with decades of experience to new faces trying to carve out a name for themselves in the underground world of illicit liquor production. The appeal of Moonshiners lies in its raw, unpolished portrayal of the moonshining trade, which has deep cultural roots in the Appalachian region. These shiners, as they are often called, face a myriad of challenges, from dealing with local law enforcement to creating high-quality products in the face of modern competition. The show also highlights the high risks involved in their operations, from hidden stills to run-ins with the police, all of which make for some seriously compelling television. The real filming locations. A deep dive into the Appalachian Mountains. So, where is Moonshiners filmed? Although the show portrays a variety of locations, the heart of the series lies in the Appalachian Mountains. The majority of the filming takes place in remote, rural areas of Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina. The mountains themselves play a central role, not only as a stunning backdrop, but also as a defining feature of the moonshining tradition. Tennessee. The heart of the moonshining world. While the show is often filmed across a variety of locations, Tennessee is arguably the most iconic state in Moonshiners. The state's Appalachian foothills, particularly around the Smoky Mountains, have long been associated with the history of moonshine production. Tennessee, with its rich tradition of whiskey making, is home to some of the most famous distilleries in the world today. But the show's focus is on the illegal side of the trade, set in secluded parts of the state, where the hills provide natural cover for the moonshiners' hidden stills. A number of scenes are filmed in and around the towns of Johnson City and Knoxville, both of which are steeped in Appalachian culture. In Tennessee, moonshiners operate under constant threat of law enforcement busts, with agents from the Alcoholic Beverage Commission, ABC, keeping an eye on illegal operations. The mountainous landscape of the region is perfect for the moonshiners, who use the rugged terrain to conceal their operations too. Virginia. A rich heritage of moonshining. Another major filming location for moonshiners is Virginia, particularly in the southwestern part of the state. This area is known for its deep history in moonshine production, and many of the characters featured on the show have ties to the area. The state is home to a long legacy of illicit distilling, which dates back to the early days of American history. For the moonshiners of Virginia, the highlands and dense forests offer perfect hiding places for their operations. In fact, it's no coincidence that many of the show's most intense and dramatic moments occur in these areas, where moonshiners can easily evade detection by law enforcement. While modern-day Virginia has seen an explosion of legal distilleries and a booming craft spirits industry, Moonshiners focuses on those who continue to operate outside the law, holding onto the traditional methods passed down through generations. Virginia's rich moonshining heritage adds an element of authenticity to the series, helping to ground the show in the real-world practices that shaped the craft of making illicit spirits. 3. Kentucky, home of bourbon. Moonshine's cousin Kentucky is often associated with bourbon production, but moonshine also has a significant presence in the state. Moonshiners frequently films in the foothills of eastern Kentucky, an area with a long history of moonshining, especially during Prohibition. While Kentucky is famous for its legal distilleries today, particularly for its bourbon, it is still home to many to brew their spirits in secret. The mountainous terrain of Kentucky offers an excellent location for filming Moonshiners, providing a natural setting that complements the clandestine operations depicted in the series. This area's historical ties to both legal and illegal alcohol production make it an ideal backdrop for the show's storyline, which often intersects with the ongoing tension between Moonshiners and law enforcement. 4. North Carolina, a fitting backdrop for moonshine tradition. While North Carolina may not have the same level of moonshine notoriety as Tennessee or Kentucky, it has still played a significant role in the show's filming locations. The Appalachian region of North Carolina, particularly in areas like Asheville and western North Carolina, has a long history of moonshining that dates back to the 18th century. North Carolina offers a striking backdrop for moonshiners, with its winding mountain roads, thick forests, and quiet rural communities. Much like Virginia and Tennessee, it's an area where tradition and secrecy have thrived over the years. The show captures the rustic charm of the area while portraying the dangers of living a life on the edge of the law. Behind the scenes, is everything on Moonshiners real? One of the questions that viewers often ask about Moonshiners is whether everything depicted in the show is real. While the series is marketed as a documentary-style show, it's important to remember that the producers use creative editing to heighten the drama and excitement of the moonshining process. The Moonshiners themselves are real people, but some aspects of the show are staged for entertainment purposes. For instance, there are occasional references to the Moonshiners' operations being heavily involved with law enforcement and the authorities. In many cases, however, the producers work with the characters to ensure they aren't actually committing any crimes during the filming process. This means that while the Moonshiners on the show are depicted engaging in illegal activities, some of the risk is mitigated for the safety and legality of the production. It's also worth noting that the producers take great care to ensure that the operations featured on Moonshiners are not putting the public at risk. While the characters may portray risky and dangerous behavior, much of the actual distilling process is done under controlled conditions, with careful oversight from the production team to prevent any serious accidents. What's the appeal of Moonshiners? The allure of Moonshiners lies in its ability to capture a unique aspect of American culture that many people might not have exposure to: the tradition of illegal moonshine production, passed down through generations. The show offers a mix of drama, suspense, and excitement, with the stakes always high for the Moonshiners, who risk everything from arrest to injury in their quest to produce top-quality spirits. The Appalachian setting is also a major draw. The lush, rugged landscapes provide a stunning backdrop for the show's action and add a layer of authenticity to the narrative. The people featured on Moonshiners are often deeply connected to their communities, and their stories are steeped in local folklore and family tradition. Lastly, there's something universally appealing about the tension between the old ways and modern law enforcement. In a world where many traditions are fading away, the Moonshiners on the show represent a defiant holdout against the forces of change. This struggle makes Moonshiners more than just a show about making alcohol. It's a cultural commentary on heritage, rebellion, and the lengths people will go to preserve a way of life. Final thoughts. The enduring legacy of Moonshiners has grown into more than just a reality TV show. It's a window into a world of tradition, rebellion, and risk-taking. Filmed in the remote Appalachian regions of Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina, the show celebrates the resilience and ingenuity of those who continue to produce moonshine, keeping alive a craft that dates back hundreds of years. Whether you're drawn to the show's drama, the fascinating characters, or the stunning landscapes, Moonshiners offers a unique glimpse into a world that few people outside of the Appalachian Mountains get to see. And while some may question the authenticity of the show's depiction of moonshining, one thing remains clear. It captures the spirit of the Appalachian Mountains and the enduring legacy of the moonshiners' trade.